squads bring history and pride to these West Coast institutions that, while allied at times, want nothing more than to ring that victory bell right in the other guy's face. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bruins offense will go to work first. The Trojans dominated this matchup last year and took home the victory bell in a blowout.
Yeah, and they were just having fun during that blowout of their cross-city rival last year. David, you could just see it on the faces of the Trojan players, having fun pummeling UCLA last season.
Yeah, and I can tell you what, as a player in rivalry games, you also don't remember how much fun they had. All the celebrations, you remember all of that every day of the year, and you're coming back and you're trying to...
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Makes the catch. It's Flores. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Hart. Looking to the big tight end. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Bruins are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback will be slowed down back at the 43.
It's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. With the catch, it's Matthews. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. What a disappointment. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So USC's offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Running back searching for a hole. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Trojans will hustle to the line. They're going to ride this running back. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Hart. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to throw deep right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And that's what makes this offense so dangerous. They've got playmakers all over the field. Here they are on their own side of the 50, 3rd and long. On any given play, they can take it the distance. They do right there. Not just moving the chains, but setting themselves up now, 1st and goal.
The Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to barrel in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal for this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Bruins! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to San Diego State.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Snags it over the middle. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? That is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, UCLA! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner goes down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Here's a heat. Skips away from pressure. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Escapes the sack. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the right. He's got it. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Get it out on the screen. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Marshall. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man, it's Flores. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Wants to throw again. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Holds it in on the left. Turning it on. Touchdown, Trojans. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Caught behind the line. It's Flores. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it from the gun. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Flores.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Dropping back, it's Hart. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Bruins with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grabbed behind the line. It's Flores. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Better find the ear looking downfield to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they go back on top. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Back to pass, it's Nelson. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That type of big play can even make traveler perk up and take notice.
And, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about...
Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oregon State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That's caught. It's Flores. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Hart. Safe completion on the screen. Jukes his way for more. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. to the big fella.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that guy.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Bruins have this offense rolling. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Flores. And they're able to get him on the ground. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Trojans are facing third and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. The victory bell's not some manufactured, concocted trophy, guys. This thing actually used to be on a train.
That is so cool. And the origins of the story of all these rivalries and the trophies, Jesse, it's so cool. It's fun to find out about. And these guys out here are learning on the job about it.
Yeah, it's just really such a point of pride, the victory bell. Not just here in the city of Los Angeles, but to these kids, there's just a different energy in this game.
A strike downfield. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Fowler. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Flores. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flores. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. To the air. It's Frazier. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Reynolds. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
And the Bruins decide to punt it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Trojans line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. From the gun, the running back has it. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Bruins with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Frazier. Oh, they're after him. They get him up rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there. And you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got it in the middle, it's Marshall. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Bruins line up to punt it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
It's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Oh, ball's out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? Powers through the defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Frazier. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going for it all. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The handoff keeps working on that clock. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Back in 1939, USC first stole the victory bell. This time around, it was earned as the Trojans emerged victorious over their crosstown rivals. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.